understand something. Just like you ladies who are fours, fives, and sixes don't think the average man is worth nothing to do nothing. I want you to think of the average man as like, I should hello, Sheena? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm okay. How old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay. What do you got for me?
I was just listening to the show. I do agree with a lot of your points, and for the
But
simple fact, I do agree with a lot of your points, and for the simple fact that um, it's your profession. So I think a lot of times when you ask the ladies questions, you have to take into consideration that you have perfected what you're saying before
okay.
you're actually getting on the platform.
So
So
you agree or you don't agree?
I do agree, but
But you don't
sometimes
like it.
as far as like the rating yourself like with the as a car and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
that I don't agree with.
Why not?
But
You
I
don't? I'm
to
serious. You,
rate it,
you don't? Why?
I guess because I never looked at myself comparing myself to a car.
Okay. Are
That
you
that
married?
I am married.
Okay. Well, how do men look at stuff though? Men, do you, I mean, do you ladies, okay. Does it matter how you guys think about stuff or does it matter how we think about stuff?
In dating, and this is coming from listening to my husband, um, men do look at things different than women.
Right.
And
Right.
sometimes until you speak and talk with a man, we as women, we don't understand that. So even some of the things that my husband has said before, it resonates with what you're saying now.
Mm-hmm.
But we, being as though we're women, we don't have that view
So how do you think
until
how do you
you
think men should look at women? Because I'm gonna be honest, I think women look at men the same way. You judge a man based upon his ability to fit a need. True or false?
correct.
Okay. Then, but is a man ultimately purchasing, is a man buying a wife? Is a man buying a woman? What do you think?
Is he buying a woman?
Yeah. Yeah. Is he putting the bill for it?
Yes, he's supposed to provide.
Okay. So that's another way of saying paying for.
Yes,
All right. When you pay for something, don't you compare and contrast to make sure you're getting your money's worth?
you do.
So, one of the things that most Americans know about is car purchase. Why is that so foreign to think of a woman like a car or a home or anything else of value that you would buy? Why is that so foreign?
I guess because women and men views are different. So
Okay.
I can understand and see how men would view us like that, like like you said, the Kelly Blue Book value. But as women, you know, we wouldn't have that same view as a man.
Right.
Although I do get what you're saying, um we do view our options and things that we buy and stuff like that. But I guess in a sense, until you said it like that, me as a woman, I never, compared or viewed myself to like a car.
Does it make,
But when you
does it,
started
does it
out,
make us sound like you're not something special? When you say a woman's like a man thinks of buying a car, a woman like purchasing a car, is that the problem?
I think that is
Okay.
when you say the car, but when you said the analogy about um, me, even myself, or just people in general, when we're
Hmm.
purchasing things, how we're comparing and things like that. So we do that.
Well,
So
I guess what a lot of men ultimately think asking is, it seems like women all want to be thought of as special. It's like you want to be special. It's like and and the reality is you're not. You're special to us, but you're not special. There are 3+ billion females on the planet. Everywhere you go, you see almost equal numbers of men or women. Are men special or are men pretty common? I mean, think about it. You don't. It ain't like okay. Look at it this way. What state do you live in? What state do you live in?
South Carolina.
Okay, South Carolina. Have you ever seen a Rolls Royce in your neighborhood? Have you seen a
No,
Lamborghini in your neighborhood? Do any of your neighbors own Rolls Royces, McLarens, Lamborghinis, or Ferraris? That's a yes or no question.
I see mostly
Uh,
BMWs
no, no,
and
no. I
Lexus.
said very specific high end. Rolls Royces, McLarens, Lamborghinis, or Ferraris. Do any of your neighbors own these cars?
No,
No. Why? Because those cars are $250,000 or more. But you know they exist. You've seen them in magazines and in movies and on TV, right? But they are
yes,
rare. So if you saw one, you would notice it. It would stand out because it's rare. True or false?
that's true.
All right, but then you see a Honda Accord, a Toyota Tercel. Those are far more common. Do they typically stand out no matter how nice they are?
No,
See, what I'm trying to show is women today have aggrandized yourselves. Women have put themselves on a pedestal so much to where y'all all think y'all are goddamn special. To where this is when you call each other queens and this and that. And the problem with that is if human beings think something is special, have you ever go to a garage sale and see something that you know the value is one thing and somebody's trying to sell it for a hell of a lot more money? Huh?
yes,
Yeah, did you pay that price?
no,
Why not? They wanted it. It was special. They can tell you why they got it, why they priced it that way.
because I have a choice,
Well, because you know the value ain't that much. The market
right?
decides. Go. All right, thank you. You've been a good sport. And see, the thing is, man, I think here's the thing, folks. Women don't, when I talk this way, women get upset. Women get upset because they don't like to be thought of as, go ahead and drop out. I don't want to have to ban you. Go ahead, I'm removing. Women don't like to be thought of in such transactional terms. That's reality. Women want to be thought of as they're all special. That's why they want to. That's how they think. They like, well, I'm not some car. I'm special. No, you're not. Trust me, ladies. This may sound callous and cold, but I'm really trying to help you. If you stop thinking of yourself as so goddamn special, you when you graduated from college, how about this? When you graduated from college, we need to get these likes up, people. I'll turn the chat room off again. Get the likes up. When you graduated from college, if you went to a predominantly white institution, matter of fact, if you went to a college with thousands of people, that was different than going to high school graduation. High school graduation, depending upon the size of your high school, you walked across the stage. The principal and the dean shook your hand. They called your name. There was a big ceremony. But the bigger the school you went to, didn't matter. When you went to college, your school just stood up. Now, you did all that schoolwork. You did all that homework. You worked your ass off. But what happened? What happened? When it was time to announce your name, when it was time to graduate, you didn't get singular honors. You didn't get to walk across the stage. That's what I want you ladies to think of. See, and that was a twist. A lot of folks like, dang, at least I spent all this money. A lot of y'all spent tens of thousands of dollars to go to college. And you didn't even get to walk across the stage and shake the dean. You just stood up, turned your tassel. At that moment, you should have realized how small you were. I'm gonna show you when I did. When I graduated, graduated 5th in my class. I was one of the smartest kids. When I went to school, I was one of 400. I was in honors chemistry. Everybody in there was National Merit Scholars and up. Everybody was on scholarship. You're not special. So if you ladies stop thinking of yourself as so damn special, that would be a big part of the issue. Hello, Jasmine? Uh-huh. A big part of the issue is you think you're so special. When you think you're special, you hold out. It's like, why is this important? Because a lot of women think they're special. You're holding out for a higher price or a higher bidder, and that's stupid. Because dating is dumb. And your value is only going down. Every year, a new crop of 25-year-olds come out, and you're replaceable. And it is time for more men to start being that calculated when you talk to ladies, because they don't think in terms of numbers like we do from the start. They just don't. It's not because they can't, they don't. And that's another thing. Ladies get angry when I say stuff like this, what women don't do. Well, it's not because you can't do it. You don't have to. Just the same reason a lot of women think in terms of possibility instead of probability. That's why this whole thing about, well, not all, well, you don't know everybody, well, it's possible, somebody likes it. That is some of the dumbest shit. That has become a standard argument for educated women. That playground silly shit has become this is why I think it's so important for people to take a philosophy class and a debate class to realize how silly you sound when you make these arguments. Not all, somebody somewhere like it, somebody like it. Just because you're loud and wrong and with a snarky, sarcastic point doesn't mean you won the argument. A lot of times men are just done with you, done with having a conversation. So they deify and exalt. Why is that? People keep popping in, but if they're not gonna get on camera, I'm not bringing them in. I'll shut it down before I do that. They deify. Why is it so important, lady? He said, shout out to Kayla. She don't want none of this. They'll talk all that shit over there. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. They'll talk a good game. Oh yeah, they're over there. I'm not gonna jump in there. Blow up the spot. Y'all want to blow up the spot over there? No, there are too many people over there. I'm not trying to jump in there. Mm-mm. Let them let them have their powwow panel. Let them have their powwow panel. But where is that conversation going? One of the bigger issues today, and the way a lot of ladies are moving is you know you have overpriced yourself. You know your dating class is based upon what you bring to the table. Your sexual marketplace value is middle or lower class. The bulk of women are middle or lower class. I'm going to tell you, when I asked this question to women in Miami, 100% of women said they were in upper class. 90% of women said they wanted men who were upper class. Some wanted men who were elite. One person said that they wanted a middle class to upper class man. But in her mind, middle class was around 70 some odd $1,000 a year. But across the board, all women put themselves in upper class. I'm going to tell you, no. And I told them, no, you're not that. One of the things I said, I was like, modern women are lying to themselves. Ladies, you lie to yourselves so much that you don't even know what the truth is anymore. You know what it is? Makeup. Makeup. You ladies are walking around in special effects. In Miami, I saw so many fake eyelashes. I couldn't even focus on having conversations. I'm looking at this stupid shit hanging out of women's eyes. I'm like, you look like Mr. Snuffleupagus. I'm like, you got eyelashes that are like, I mean, they were that goddamn big. I'm like, how do you have eyelashes this long and you came out of the house looking this way seriously? Face full of makeup, baby hairs plastered down, talking about the problem with men. And I'm like, huh? This is all through Miami, Atlanta. This is all around the country. Ladies, you're out of control. It's like you're all trying to dress like RuPaul in the 90s. RuPaul was a drag queen.